medical reports of our victims. And so I'm wondering how long it will take you to form this board that is supposed to be formed to look into their issues, and how long will it take you to give us the status of their medical reports? Because come next month, we are going to the Senate, and we must go with a full report of their medical status and everything. So, Madam CS, I know this is a very short notice, but we will ask you to work very, very hard to come up with a solution for us to be able to defend the victims.
Came for the discussion. We did not have timelines, but now that we are here and you have said that you will be proceeding to the Congress, I think we will work backwards with my team so that by the time you are proceeding, we should be able to have provided the feedback in good time.
So in cooperative building, that time I injured my head, my right side, my eye, the right eye doesn't close. I have seen several doctors and it is very expensive for me. I have a nerve problem. Sometimes my right hand swells, my shoulder. I have treated it several times, so I have to see about 4 doctors.
Currently, I know there are a number who may not be covered by NHIF, but previously NHIF has had a package specifically for the orphaned, for the old and severely disabled. That has been a program from government. I cannot attest to the coverage that it had so far, but because we realized that it was not reaching as many Kenyans as it ought to reach, that has now been collapsed. So we are developing a new package that will reach everyone.
Lying in bed, I was admitted. I tried to speak to the MD that particular time, and he couldn't listen to me. I spoke to the GM. She couldn't listen to me. She was the legal officer. She couldn't listen to my cries that I have bills. I'm not able to pay for my hospital. Can you please consider me? I go on working so that at least I can be able to treat myself. I can be able to take care of my 2 children.
We have developed a bill that ensures that a person's need is covered at 100%. In our bill that we have worked on, the fund that we shall have has no exclusions, has no limitations. So long as you need a service, we just need to see how well that service can be provided.
Madam CS, you've heard what the survivors said. Most of us had tears in our eyes. And I want you to do us one favor, because I know you are closer to the president. You've been even talking to him. Please kindly take this matter up with the president. And I'm also going to send him a message that this matter, this issue is very serious. Let him take this issue personally and help these people, not for anything else, but at least hospital bills.
Setting aside a special fund to pay for the annual premium for the survivors. This was a very good proposal. How do you think we can move with this as a quick win? Because then you can bring it as a proposal in the supplementary budget.
What I'm thinking about is the multi-sectoral team that I want to put together. So it's not a board that will require any other approvals. It's just from the ministry and by myself. So that we should be able to do it as fast as even by the end of next week. The most important thing is the assessment, because we need to know what is it that we are putting in the budget. So the team, the multidisciplinary team, has to sit, speak to the survivors, and come up with something that then we can translate into money and put into budget. But before the assessment is done, it will be difficult to do it. So, Chair, I will, yes, speak to His Excellency the President regarding the survivors. You know, normally, if you just hear it from somewhere, you do not get it. But now that I have seen it, I have heard it myself,